What's up everyone, today we're unboxing the Canadian Tire 5-foot gnome inflatable, so let's get started. Alright, so like I said in the intro, this is the guy we're going to be unboxing, this gnome. Actually, it's called the Santa Gnome because as you can see, he's a gnome that looks like Santa, and this guy's pretty cool. He is a great inflatable. It comes from Canadian Tire from last year, and it retailed for right around $50. And I did see it's also sold online only at Walmart this year, so if you want them, they still have them at Walmart, Canadian Tire. I don't think they sell them anymore, but I might be wrong on that. So of course, like with every unboxing, let's start by looking at the box to talk a bit about this guy. So you can see it's an air-blown inflatable, which is Gemmy's brand for all of their inflatable products. It is 5 feet tall, of course, or 1.52 meters. And you can see he lights up. He has a couple of lights in that are really bright. And there's a really cool feature about this, which is it has plush fabric, which I have not had on any of my inflatables yet. But his beard right here, and I believe his hat too. Yeah, it looks like his hat. It is like a plush material, so when you feel it, it's very soft, which it's not like people are going to touch it, so that's not the reason it's on there, but the reason it's on there is it adds texture, which you can see, and I think that's a really cool thing for this. Not sure how it'll be like when it gets wet because of all the snow and stuff, but I think it'll survive because these are made for outdoors. Anyways, that is the Santa Gnome. Look through the box. So now let's get this guy unboxed. He is from last year from Canadian Tire, so he might still have the steak stuff in the box. I'm not sure if I took him out or not, but he's a really awesome inflatable. So of course here is his adapter, which is a pretty standard adapter. I think this is the newer model of adapter that Gemmy started using. It looks a bit different than the older model, but it's pretty much the same. And taking him out of the box right here, it does look like there's still steaks and stuff in the box. I'm not sure if this is all his original stuff or not, because there's this rope, which I know Gemmy doesn't necessarily use ropes in them, so that might be for another inflatable. But it does have 2 of these black stakes, which those I think are for another inflatable too. Of course, there's a lot of stakes here at the bottom, which I think the ones that are for him are these stakes right here. I'm also seeing these stakes in here. I'm not sure what these are for, but he has these stakes. I think there's supposed to be 4 of them. And it looks like he doesn't have the original ropes anymore, so looks like I just threw a couple of random things from other inflatables. But of course, these 4 right here are the standard Gemmy stakes, and he was supposed to come with 2 ropes, which those I must have used for him outside. But anyways, let's take a quick look here at the plush material. So there you can see it is really, really soft, which I love. And you can see the little face right there. It is kind of weird that they didn't give it eyes. I find that a bit strange, but it still looks alright. But yeah, that plush beard is definitely the best thing about this. And in the back, you can see it just has a couple of the standard LED lights, which I wish all inflatable use the light bulbs that are replaceable, so you can easily replace them when they die, but these lights still work. They let them up for a couple of years, so it's pretty good. And even when the lights don't work in them anymore, especially with my Christmas inflatables, just all the Christmas lights and everything still light them up really well, so it's not like the lights do too much for the inflatable. But anyways, let's get this guy set up and check him out. Alright, so here he is all set up in my front lawn, which this guy looks like such an awesome inflatable. I really love the colors they chose for him of the red, white, and green. It all looks really, really awesome. I love how big he is too. He's about 5 feet tall at the top of the hat, which is way bigger than I expected when I first saw this guy in stores. And the plush beard he has is also a really, really awesome detail. His beard just feels so nice when you touch it, and if you're just standing back from it, it really adds a much needed amount of detail to the inflatable, which I wish more inflatables include this because it looks so awesome. This guy also looks so awesome along with my Santa inflatable. I really love how they look right next to each other. Overall, he's a really awesome inflatable. He looks so awesome at the center of my yard, and this is definitely an inflatable I would recommend buying if you love gnomes and if you love inflatables with the plush material. So of course, with all that said, that's it for today's unboxing and review of the Gemmy 5-foot Santa Gnome inflatable. This guy's so awesome, and I'm so happy to have him in my collection. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and comment down below your thoughts on the video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.